Hey, what is up, everybody? So it is the end of the year. It's New Year's Eve, and I hope everyone has a happy new year. I'm on call tomorrow for New Year's Day, so I'm staying right here in the house. I just want to do this little short video of my favorite Black Series figures of 2021. There were a lot of repacks and repaints, yes, but I think overall it's a pretty good year. We got some amazing figures, and I just want to run through my list, and I'll probably just go shelf by shelf because these are in no particular order. Right? They're all great. So let's just get right into it. So starting up here at the top, Seth Apprentice Maul and Jar Jar. And this Qui-Gon. All three of these just happen to be right next to one another. And I like all three of these. Sith Apprentice Maul is awesome, especially from the waist up. You know, from the waist down, we know it's reuse, but from the waist up, that is a killer figure. I got no complaints about that. He looks so good on the shelf. So that one definitely made the list. Jar Jar, as much as I hate the character, the figure is awesome. The detail on the skin is stunning. Got some pretty cool accessories, you know, but from head to toe, it's a really, really nice figure. I hate to put him on this list, but he's on the list just for detail alone. And then Qui-Gon, that face, they absolutely nailed the face, I think, on this one. Now, granted, this is a re-release, but I love this figure. And then moving on down, Asajj could be an honorable mention, but I love the Aurra Sing figure. I love the detail from head to toe. The face sculpt is nice. The weapons are really, really cool. I love that obscenely long sniper rifle. But the pistols are great. But the detail on the figure, top notch. And of the new Clone Wars wave, Echo and Obi-Wan are both incredible figures. I mean, Echo just looks fantastic. He is one of my faves. Comes with some great weapons, got good articulation, and the face sculpt is good, but it's just an awesome figure. And Obi-Wan, this has got to be one of the best Obi-Wans ever, from head to toe. They nailed the outfit and the face. That is Obi-Wan, so he's definitely on this list. So this second shelf kind of goes from Clone Wars and sort of into Solo, and of course some Jedi Fallen Order figures there. But of this shelf, I've got to go with Crosshair, both the regular Bad Batch Crosshair as well as Imperial Crosshair. Now, granted, Imperial Crosshair is not screen accurate, still a great figure. But of all the Bad Batch figures, now, of course, I'm still missing Wrecker, but of the Bad Batch figures that I have, Crosshair is amazing. And moving on down, we have the Clone Shock Trooper. This is one of my faves as well. I couldn't put this thing down when I first got it. It just looks so good. It's on the new clone body, got great articulation. The paint is awesome. They absolutely just nailed the look of it. So he is definitely a fave of 2021. And I have to say the Elite Squad Trooper could very well be an honorable mention. I mean, that's a cool figure too. Despite being pretty much all one color, I still love the figure. And this next shelf here kind of goes from Solo, and it goes down to Rogue One, and then just some random troopers there on the end. But the Jetta Patrol Stormtrooper is incredible, top to bottom. I think it's one of the best Stormtroopers they've ever done. It's on the new body. It has the correct size helmet, so the proportions are great. It comes with a DLT-19 blaster rifle. Love that. And that backpack is killer. I mean, I absolutely love the Jetta Patrol Trooper, so he definitely made the list. And down here on the bottom shelf is A New Hope. Still have to do a review on Yav and Leia. I have that figure, just hadn't opened it yet, but none of these quite made the list as far as a favorite, you know, like Ponda Baba, Dr. Evazan. They're both cool figures, but they didn't quite make the favorites list. Of course, Greedo is a repack. Love the figure, but didn't quite make the list of favorites. So let's move on to Empire. So, of course, the Empire, you know, this is 40th anniversary of Empire was last year, so none of these made the list. I have some favorites in this group, but no favorites this time. And moving on to Jedi, so yeah, without a doubt, Bib Fortuna is amazing from head to toe. Got surprisingly good articulation despite having a traffic cone around him. But that face, spot on. The blue is not as terrible as you might think. I mean, in certain light, it does kind of come out, but overall, what an awesome figure. And of course, I think everyone loves Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. Great accessories, pretty good paint, I think. Amazing articulation. So that is definitely a favorite right there. And then the rest of these, I mean, you know, General Lando came out this year, not quite a favorite. And of course, these two, not quite favorites. So moving on down to the Mandalorian Shelf. All right, got some repacks, repaints there. Moving on to these three. I mean, Q9 is surprisingly good. Bo-Katan and Casca are both practically the same figure, but the faces on both are great. Now, granted, I have the helmets on, but faces are great. Good articulation, good paint. So, yeah, three favorites right there. So, Migs Mayfeld, I've recorded my intro for this review. I haven't recorded the, the full review yet, but it's okay. I don't think he's going to be a favorite, though. But rounding out Mandalorian, the artillery Stormtrooper is amazing. The mortar, tube, mortar shells, backpack, how everything fits in the back. Great paint, great articulation on the new Stormtrooper body. That's a great figure right there. And then moving on down here, Trapper Wolf, not quite good enough to be a favorite, but Fenix Shand could very well be my favorite. Like I mentioned, these aren't in any particular order, but Fenix Shand very well could be my favorite so far. Incredible face, great detail, great articulation, just an awesome figure from head to toe. Love that one. And down there on the bottom, that's all sequel trilogy stuff. And since we're on the subject of figures, I figured I would just give y'all a little preview of some upcoming reviews. Got a good deal on Tebow on Facebook Marketplace. That Leia was, of course, part of Wave 31, and got a pretty good deal on Tarkin and Veers. So those are on the way, and of course, Migs Mayfeld is on the way. Like I said, I've recorded the intro. Still have to record the full review. Not a bad figure, but I just wanted to do this little list just so you guys can see what my faves of 2021 are. We got some good ones this year. There is no doubt. So that is my list. Thanks for watching. That's all I got. If you like stuff like this, please hit subscribe. Drop a like on this video, and please turn on notifications. I'm always posting something. I would certainly appreciate it. And I just thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll just see y'all next time.